Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Heavenly Parent Holy Community Oceania Hoon Dok Hae with Reverend Yutaka Yamada. Today is Monday, the 18th of April or the 18th of March in the year of Chonilguk. Let us offer about our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Kyombe. Hello. And let's recite Family Pledge both in Korean and in English.
가전맨세 7. 전일국 주인, 우리 가족은 참사랑을 중심하고 본연의 혈통과 연결된 위하는 생활을 통하여 심존 문화 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family Pledge number 7. Our family, the owner of Chonilgu, pledges to living for the sake of others, to perfect the world based on the culture of heart, which is rooted in the original lineage by centering on true love. And could I ask Greg Hansen to say a prayer?
Please join me in prayer. Good morning, our dearest Heavenly Parent, the Creator of heaven and earth, and our true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. Thank you so much for this new day. We had a wonderful holy day, and we could experience many things. And we're so grateful for the blessings that you give and all the time we could share together. So Heavenly Parents, we're praying for inspiration today, for making our plans for the new day. But most of all, we want to greet you and greet true parents and make our pledge and promise that we will try our best to move forward this world in the last days in chaos and moving into Chonilguk now. And we want to do our utmost to help. And thank you for calling us, even our inadequacies and our problems. But we feel we could lay some kind of spiritual condition, a foundation for the rest of the world, for generation. Even True Father says we can become like fertilizer for the next generation. We can lay that foundation that they can move forward much better than us all over the world. And now True Mother in Korea with our leaders, Reverend Yutaka, Reverend John, Reverend Stone, and the others in our region and all the others, that they have meetings with True Mother today for the next few days, and they can experience the high spirit there and bring back new energy and new power, and that this can inspire us also to move forward. So thank you so much that we can share in Hoon Dok, and we pray a blessing on this time. Let's open our hearts and minds to the words and see the meaning for our lives and put it into practice and do action so we can fulfill more of our tribal messiahship and become Chombo victors. And again, thank you so much. We offer you this in our names as a blessed central family, owners of Chonilguk, Greg and Elisa Hansen Aju.
Thank you very much, Greg. Let's welcome Reverend Yutaka this morning.
Good morning, our brothers and sisters. How are you today? I'm really appreciate and I miss you, everyone always, even every day we are seeing each other. But I'm really want to see, and I'm happy to see you today also. So really this time every day there is many events. So I could be connected, but I could not speak before. But I'm really happy to see you, to meet together, and really put our Chonson. So today also the beginning of the day, let's put our Chonson and heart to our Heavenly Parents and True Parents. So from last Saturday, many event was going on, and the Kyombe ceremony, blessing ceremony, and yesterday, Sunday, there is also the dedication ceremony and the luncheon. So even not many leaders, but leader arrived to Korea and now spending a time here. And I think each nation already you organize the blessing ceremony, right? And joining also the Kyombe ceremony or yesterday's ceremony through online. So I hope during this time we can share our beautiful experience together, and also in your country, maybe many activity you can share your side also. So in the beginning part today, I want to share some photo in Korea. So let's see this one. So you could see now in Korea is spring. So when I arrived here, I felt so cold, maybe 5 degrees or something. But after that, I think already from Sunday, already getting warm. So lowest degree is around 5 degrees and the highest degree is 25 degrees. So daytime is almost summer, near summer. And yesterday and today, even nighttime getting warmer and warmer. So can you see the cherry blossom? They are beautiful now, champion. I spent long time, maybe 12 years or long time ago, until 2008, I was living in Korea. And after that, I left from Korea. But come to spring is almost really first time after left the Korea. Because usually we have a meeting in summer and winter, right? February or August. But this time Yamada is organizing this special event on spring. That's why really beautiful. Many cherry blossom, and now Azalea will be coming soon. So this period is really beautiful. You can see champion. This is from Tree of Blessing. So really beautiful. And this one is the new building which Yamada built, I think last year. So Korean traditional building. And if you go there, you can drink the traditional tea. So traditional tea and traditional snack. So I think if you go to Korea next time, please also go this place to enjoy a Korean tea. So anyway, this is now champion, so beautiful. So you could see, this is Cheonjong-gun, and middle one is Cheonsunjeon. This is the gate of victory of the 2020. That time, Yamada also offered. And you could see the right side. This is the Cheonjong-gun building. So really many part already completing now. And this time, yesterday, we had also the ceremony of dedication of Cheonjong-gun. So we could see this. So first day, Saturday, we had a Kyombe ceremony to Yamada. So I could not get the official photo. So my photo is just we took by ourselves. So not so much beautiful, but I feel, I wish even little bit if you can share the feeling is good. So just feel the sharing, feel the heart. So this is the real Yamada came. Mada is really beautiful. Mada is so much smile. And I want to get one photo. You know, when Yamada came and the people offer the flower, right? That time, second gen and third gen kids came and offer the flower. And when Yamada received the flower from those kids, she was so smile and so happy. That's why when I saw Yamada's smiling together with all 3 years old or 2 years old kids, really I felt heavenly parents wish really moment to spend together with all children is exactly that kind of feeling. So Mada is really showing the happiness to everyone and really smile to the children. That's why that moment, how beautiful, that moment, how much our heavenly parents is waiting and really parents is waiting, that kind of really happy or really peaceful moment. I could feel that. And this is the photo because all leader was staying different place. So anyway, Daniel was there and also we take a photo. So this is the first day. This is outside of Cheonjong-gun. So now end of winter and entering the spring. So you can see the tree, no leaf now. And really atmosphere is so much beautiful. And outside of Cheonjong-gun, you could see this cloud, so cloud, and really cannot see the bottom world. That day was so beautiful also. So this one, you could see the cherry blossom and together with cloud. This is in front of Cheonjeonggun at the moment, in the morning of day. Then yesterday, this Saturday, we had a blessing ceremony, but I want to share the blessing ceremony photo later because I could not share everything today. And if I can get the photo of your blessing ceremony in each nation, maybe I can share together. Mrs. Na is here. I believe you received blessing Saturday, right? So if you can share your beautiful photo or send to me, I can share later. That is also good. And each country, I think Reverend Lim or another country also, I think there is beautiful photo. So this is the yesterday ceremony to offer our resolve to successfully dedicate Cheonjeonggun. So this is the leader from AP2. This time, really many leaders could not come to Korea. And also now Reverend John from Australia is on the way. And this time our President Hori could not get the visa. That's why President Hori could not come. So this time period, I was appointed and I became the representative of the AP2 region behalf of President Hori. So I also stand and attend event behalf of President Hori. So yesterday, ceremony to offer our resolve to successfully dedicate Cheonjeonggun. So Cheonjeonggun will be established and inaugurated next year, 2023, May 5. So I think Mada mentioned this one. So this become the important province now. So I when they are the representative of Asian Pacific region 2, Mada gave these things to each region and to really ask us to determine to fulfill establishment of Cheonjeonggun. So this is the yesterday's ceremony. So how we can really unite with True Mada and offer the victory of Cheonjeonggun. So if you didn't watch video, you can watch the video yesterday's one. So Mada is really sharing, and Mada pushed the button. Then you know the tower of Cheonjeonggun. This one was opened. Huh? Obelisk was opened. So this one, and I could not get the photo, but yesterday it was ceremony yesterday. So this is Cheonjeonggun. You could see already really many construction was developed, and external development or construction was almost finished. Then really another things is also the internal things or decoration or many things. So until 2023, next year, May, actually time is really short, but really Mada try to complete because that next year, I think Mada's 80 years birthday, right? That's why 80 years birthday and 2023, Mada really try to proclaim and to lead the providence of the world. So now we are spending the important time period. This is also group photo. So yesterday was also a beautiful day. And after that, there was a special luncheon celebrating the 62nd anniversary of the cosmic holy wedding to the parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, and the 53 Heavenly Parents Day and 62nd to the Parents Day. So this was the luncheon and celebration of several events. That's why Trumada organized the luncheon in the Peace World Center. So 500 leaders joined together and to have a luncheon ceremony. So this gift is from our Asian Pacific region too. So thank you for your cooperation and your donation. We put our Cheonjeong together from AP to several nations and to offer these things. So you could see this symbol of ocean and also put the True Father's calligraphy unified world begins from Oceania. So this time we offer this gift to True Mother. So yesterday also I was really received many blessing, and I offer behalf of AP2 and behalf of also President Hori to True Mother. So this gift together with President Dankri, AP1 and AP2. So all leaders together. So each regional leader offer this gift to True Mother. So True Mother was standing, the all leader was standing and offer the gift. So this gift from the region of Asian Pacific to offer to True Mother. So True Mother was also looking at this gift. So really she was really feel this is symbol of ocean, right? Symbol of Pacific. So really we believe our heart will be reaching to True Mother. So this is the lantern place like this. And this is the mother and the leader was sitting like this. So anyway, photo is until here. So yesterday, now we finished the whole event. And originally, we will start some Chonic leaders meeting, I think tonight or tomorrow morning. But yesterday, Mother shared the heart, deep heart and serious heart. And Mother said, now we try to establish the Chonic. And this God's ideal nation should be perfect and should not have any stain and also any lacking point. That's why now we have to arrange and we have to solve the old problem in the past. And even we have to liberate our true father in the spiritual world. Because true father went to the spiritual world, but still we could not complete all providence on this earth, right? That's why Mother really seriously determined, and Mother said, now all schedule, change the old schedule. Now all leader, including international headquarters staff, join together to offer the special 2 days Chonsong condition. Everyone go to the Chonshimon and offer the prayer for 2 days. That's why actually there was some schedule before which announced to all leaders. But yesterday Mother said, now you change the old schedule and just go and offer the 2 days special Chonsong condition. That's why actually we don't know what kind of things happen, what kind of things True Mother try to announce, what kind of changing, what kind of declaration. But maybe from tomorrow, we don't know any schedule now. We are just waiting the latest schedule. But really Mother is sharing her heart, even including her situation and including the story of true family. Mother is sharing. Really now, we want to create the ideal nation of Chonikuk, and we have to fulfill God's ideal. And God's ideal should be perfected. And we should not have any kind of stain. That's why we have to also repent, and we have to also put the Chonsong, and we have to have the determination. So this is the True Mother's message of yesterday. I could not get the whole message. Maybe if I can get the perfect script later, then maybe I can share more. But yesterday morning, we had the dedication ceremony, and yesterday lunchtime, Lenchon and True Mother gave the message. Just short time, maybe 5 minutes or 7 minutes. True Mother welcome us. Really, I miss you. I couldn't meet you more than 2 years. That's why I'm happy to you. I want to welcome you. I want to enjoy together with you. But in the same time, really, we have to fulfill, we have to determine well. That's why let's offer the Chonson with have determined. So this during 2 days time period, Mother asked us, really seriously pray, sincerely pray, and really connect with our Heavenly Parents and True Mother, and to liberate True Father, also Mother said. So we don't know what kind of message will come or schedule Mother will prepare or announcement, but this time period, I think this is really important That's why our all brothers and sisters in Oceania, please think that Mother is concerned, and Mother is now latest message, this one, to wish all leader to offer the special Chonson condition. That meaning is also, I believe, if our brothers and sisters can offer the special Chonson condition of prayer, especially try to feel or try to connect with Mother's heart and to prepare to accept and prepare for to be ready. This is really important, our attitude and mindset. That's why this time, if there is some new message, I will update every time. Then even you are in your country and you are not in Korea, but I feel we are together and we will really together with Heavenly Parents and True Parents, True Mother, and we will join and we will begin this new providence. So anyway, now providence is going on many kind of things. So thank you for your prayer or your support, and let's really unite with our True Mother. So thank you, everyone. So I want to share the message today. So True Mother's Anthology. Yesterday we received a message and testimony from Loarin Kafuka, right? So how was Loa's message? Was good? So artistic and tearful message, it was also good. Loa always shared the artistic message. So Loa was living in Philippines, and Philippines is a Christian country, Catholic country. So she was grow up in the Catholic culture, even small time. And yesterday was Easter. Did you celebrate Easter yesterday? So this yesterday Easter, and also many country of Christian also celebrating Easter. So anyway, Loa received many love and connection with God and Jesus and grew up well. So Philippine nation in the family situation is not easy. Even because of money, many people could not go to high school or could not go to college. It was how much sad. In our several nations, developed country, education is normal or some kind of normal duty. Each person or each children feel like this. Go to school is natural things. But some nation, even they want to go to school, but they cannot go to school. This is really reality. How we can really concern, how we can support to the difficult nation. This is really important things. So luckily she met the righteous person to receive the scholarship, so she could go to school, high school and university, and finally met our movement. So she shed tears always and realized our Father's heart and realized God's heart and overcame and carved and joined the ALT and really determined herself. So how each person also same, we need some special moment to meet God and go to the front line and to find own God, own true parents, own heavenly parents. That's why our all second generation, third generation, and our young generation, really they have to go to the front line to find own God, own life of faith, own identity. This is really essential and necessary. That's why in our Oceania, we have to encourage our second generation to go to the training. And also we try to create now the Hyojeon OLT again. So before there was OLT, but this OLT was totally different things, develop more, really to connect the identity with heavenly parents and true parents to become the Hyojeon rang. So we try to do. So beyond the all challenging, finally, Loa received the blessing and came to Oceania and Australia, and now have a good family. So really we could see her life course and really God's guidance and God's involvement. And thank you, Loa, to share your testimony yesterday. Okay, thank you. So you continue our True Mother's Anthology. Now we are reading about True Mother's Anthology, Chapter 2, our global mission strategy. So what was the starting point of ourselves? Mother mentioned that we have to return back we have to understand our starting point and root. It is the true parents. So we have to understand what is our root and starting point. And our important target is not only the physical world. We have to prepare for the spiritual world. That's why we are going together. So how we can establish the providence. So Mrs. Na, please read.
Spring is the season of hope. It is a precious season during which our dreams can rise higher and spread wider. But despite the beauty of the season, we hear horrific and indescribably painful news from this country and from the world. This situation can be compared to the people of the world being on a ship without sailors, a captain, or even a compass. They experience deep anxiety, not knowing how well the ship will contend with strong winds and high waves, or when it might sink by ramming into a rock.
Yes, thank you very much. So now in Korea is spring, and Mada is mentioning even before about spring, the meaning of spring. Now we are having the spring of the providentially and the new beginning moment in the providential time period. But when we see the situation of the society, nation, and world, we could see many challenging or many difficulties. That's why Mada is talking about. Even providentially, we are having the spring season, even heavenly fortune, but world level could not ride the heavenly fortune. That's why Mada is mentioning that time period already came, but how world can reach and together with heavenly fortune and heavenly time period. Okay, please read.
As we watch these incidents take place, blessed members of the Unification Church around the world should stand up as heavenly soldiers. We can no longer just look on and wait. We should not keep the blessing that we have received to ourselves. We must let the people of the world who are like orphans know that our heavenly parent and true parents are carrying out great works.
Yes, thank you very much. That's why Mada is mentioning strongly to us who will lead the world, who will really make the world. Now, we are the one who know the true parents. We know the true heavenly parents. And now, world level, there is a spring season of providentially, and also the big changing period or transition time period. But who will create this new world together with heavenly parents and true parents? That's why Mada is strongly mentioning continuously. Mada said, as we watch these incidents take place, blessed members of the Unification Church around the world should stand up as heavenly soldiers. That's why Mada is talking about brothers and sisters, blessed families. You are the heavenly soldiers. You should become the heavenly soldiers. I wish you to become the heavenly soldier. This is really Mada's wish, Mada's request, and Mada's some hope to us, how we can respond, how we can accept, and how we can really stand. Okay, please read.
Centering on the Chongung holy ground, we have opened the providential era where Heavenly Parent can directly rule over us. We should not keep this marriage blessing just to ourselves. We have to fulfill our mission as Heavenly Tribal Messiahs, as true sons and daughters who resemble true parents. Only then can we stand in the position of ancestors. We must rise up to fulfill that responsibility. We cannot wait anymore.
Yes, thank you very much. This message was given by Chulmada in 2014. So after True Father's Sonfa, Chonjonggun building was just used for True Parents' residence before True Father's Sonfa, right? But after True Father's Sonfa, Mother really determined and to open this Chonjonggun for the staff or leaders as the office of the headquarters. That's why Mada really planned and tried to change the old structure. So Cheonjeonggung was not only just the true parents' residence, already to put as the headquarters of the world. So now many changing, and really Mada's determination, we could see that. And everyone knew Father's last word. Father said, please fulfill your mission of tribal Messiah. So we could remind again, 2012, 2013, during the True Father Sonfa time period, how was our feeling? How was our movement atmosphere? Now suddenly True Father went to the spiritual world. Nobody expected, nobody saw that. But suddenly Father went to the spiritual world. Mother stood as the leader of the old movement. That time inside of our movement, there were many kind of confusion, worriness, and really thinking a lot. But that time, Mother's message was really clear. We have to fulfill God's vision, God's mission, and the mission which True Father could not fulfill at that moment, to reach and to create the perfection of God's ideal and God's providence. That's why even that time, 2013, 2012, 2014, there was not so much Heavenly Tribal Messiah atmosphere, but Mother continuously mentioning and sharing and also giving the message, because Mother understand what was the Father's feeling, what was the Father's determination, what was the True Father's life course from the beginning until end. True Father's purpose of life is just one. How can fulfill God's purpose, God's mission, God's wishes? This was the purpose of True Father's life, and this is also the purpose of True Mother's life. That's why even after True Father's Sonfa, Mother's determination immediately to determine and lead the providence, to restore the 7 nations and 7 religions, and finally restore the 7.8 billion people, to bring back from Satan to God. So Mother is determined and sharing to us. So Mother said, we have to fulfill our mission as the Heavenly Tribal Messiahs, as true sons and daughters who resemble true parents. Only then can we stand in the position of ancestors. We must rise up to fulfill that responsibility. We cannot wait anymore. So this Mother gave this message 2014. So Mother is encouraging and really telling to us. Okay, please read.
Even at this moment, do you know how many people around the world are dying without receiving true parents? We need to think of our fellow human beings living in misery, not knowing the providence and not having received the amazing blessing of heaven, even though they live in the same age as the true parents. We need to be aware that this blessing has been bestowed for the first time after a wait of 6,000 years. Firmly planting your feet on the ground, you must roll up your sleeves and boldly proclaim true parents are here on earth.
Yes, thank you very much. So when we see the providential history or time period, so after Adam and Eve's fell, how many years passed? The biblical history is around 66,000 years, right? And the original history, I'm not sure, 20,000 years or 100,000 years, or really long time period was passed. But what was the purpose of history? What was really the purpose of God? Purpose of history and purpose of God is only one thing: to send the Messiah on this earth. This is the purpose of history, and purpose is God's providence. That's why 2,000 years ago, God sent the Messiah, the Jesus Christ, on this earth. So this is the purpose of the history, but people could not recognize Jesus, and Jesus went to the spiritual world. So can you imagine that if you live 2,000 years ago, What do you think? I'm not sure. There was Australia 2000 years ago. There was New Zealand 2000 years ago. So anyway, if you are living 2000 years ago in your place, Jesus was born in Jerusalem. You are living in another country in the same age, same time period with Jesus, but you could not meet Jesus at that moment. What do you feel? Even you are living the same era, same time period, but if people could not meet, could not spend time together with Jesus 2000 years ago, how sad, how really painful. And now after Jesus, this providence was postponed, and now we are doing the new providence centering on true parents. So true parents is living here and try to fulfill the God's will and God's ideal and to fulfill the purpose of history. Now true parents, he's here. But if people could not recognize the existence of true parents and they go to the spiritual world, what's happened? That's why Mother is mentioning, knowing true parents is how much precious, and receiving the blessing directly in this earth is how much important. So Mother is mentioning, please share, please stand, please create, and please really to show and testify our heavenly parents and true parents. Then really all people can come together. We can liberate our heavenly parents, even we can liberate our true Father. So now we are spending and we are living the special time period, historical time period. So this time our leader met True Mother. True Mother, really beautiful and showing the smile. But in the same time, also I could feel many kind of some seriousness or urgency, and also the agony. She could feel time limitation. You know how old is she? She's already 79 years old, right? Maybe some of you are similar age with True Mother. Everyone younger than True Mother? Maybe. You could feel that each year changingness of your physical body. Mother also surely feeling that. 60 years old time, 70 years old time, 75 years old time, 76, 77, 78. Each year, this is really different. That's why Mother is serious. During Mother's lifetime, how we can reach, how we can really fulfill our God's providence and God's ideal. That's why Mother is really mentioning, Mother is really sharing. We are as the blessed central family and as the son and daughters, how we can really understand and unite with True Mother. This is important things. So now Mother is mentioning to us to offer the special time period, Johnson time period. So I wish all brothers and sisters, please pray seriously. Please try to connect with Mother's heart and really let's determine and go forward to the next providence. So anyway, today is the beautiful morning, great time. I really appreciate all brothers and sisters to offer the Johnson together. So let's put our sincere devotion in heart and let's create a great time to our heavenly parents and true parents. Thank you very much once again. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much, Reverend Yutaka. Just a second. Yeah. I really feel when our leaders are called to go to True Mother, we are also going together with our leaders. That because we cannot be everywhere. Many years ago, in 1992, I went to Korea as a staff for the blessing. There was a blessing in 1992, the 25th of August. And at the time, just the day after the blessing, the national leader invited me for lunch. And then he explained, we are inviting you for lunch, but we are inviting the whole of Britain. You are representing the whole country behind you. I was very moved at the time. now it's the other way around. Reverend Yutaka is there, Reverend John, Reverend Greg. We are together. And when True Mother, whatever True Mother is sharing and giving, this is also directly for us. The other side of it is that when Reverend Yutaka makes his determination to fulfill, he's determining each one of us. He is committing each one of us. In his heart, and sure all our leaders, when they are committing to fulfill, they want to believe, and they expect that we are all there pledging with them. So I'm very grateful that you could bring to us this morning the spirit of champion, the spirit of the events that took place, the spirit of True Mother. Yes, I don't feel, oh, I wish I was there. I was there. I was there. And then another point, I remember through Father's Songwa, how True Mother, the pain in True Mother's face. And I'm sure for the outside world, they probably thought, well, she lost the husband, the companion of her life. That's why she's suffering. But to me, it was clear True Mother's main suffering point was that True Father was going to the spiritual world without having experienced to live in Choniguk, and that the whole world was not still recognizing True Father. And she knew from that moment on that's now her responsibility. And wow, she certainly whatever she would have committed herself at that point, that she will really do it. And we can see today that that really is what happened. And so anyway, thank you very much, Reverend Yutaka. Today is an open session. Please, anyone wants to share? Na, go ahead, Na.
I just remember. Good morning, everybody. I just want to thank everyone's congratulations, best wishes to all the blessed couples, and personally to me, thank you very much. Yeah, sorry I didn't personally take too many photos, but there's a sister who took a lot and posted on our on her Facebook. Tupo Pagoni Leon's wife. If you can find her on Facebook, you will find some photos. But Barry is still processing our official photos, and then it'll come through. It was a lovely day. My brothers came, my children came, and then there was the Filipino couple and their friends, and of course Axel and his parents. So I don't think we thought much about it on the national scale in holding the blessing. But after this blessing, I feel like if there were any like for future Pacific Island or other ethnic blessings, we really need to think about it on the national level, how we can celebrate it, because you know they can then invite you know, many of their family members. You know, that we shouldn't just keep it as a small event. We need to think about how this is an opportunity to share it, you know, on a larger scale. That's what I felt. Yeah, I felt like we lost an opportunity, but you know, for the next time. I mean, you know, it's shown publicly when it's in Korea, so why cannot we do it in our own nations? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Jeff?
Yes, it was an amazing event yesterday. Sorry, on Saturday. Wow, time's going fast. Anyway, thank you, Reverend Yamada, for being with us this morning. Even though I'm sure you're in Champion somewhere and there's maybe things to do, but to be with us just your amazing concern for us. To be with you there in spirit and heart is really, really helping us to be there. Yeah, so thank you so much for being here this morning and giving Hoon Dok Hae. As Na was saying, anyway, wow, it was a really amazing event for us in New Zealand to have this blessing event. It sort of opened up many doors, really. We had a brother, Axel, who's kind of a special brother, who was matched to someone in America, and also, this Philippine couple who he had known the church for a long time in the Philippines, but couldn't get blessed there, I think. Anyway, just different people, and especially Na and her brothers and cousins, and came along. Wow, it was a really beautiful event. I can say really more than of course, we saw the amazing events in Korea. A lot of the guests probably couldn't really relate too much to it. It was a very unusual drama, hard to understand, except you're a very core person. But anyway, so the event we had in Panau was just such a close spirit of Pacifica. It was really beautiful. Hearts came together, and it was just a really amazing event. So anyway, we are just entered into a new era with so many opportunities and possibilities. I just feel so much we need to train ourselves to be able to do this blessing, and also train ourselves to be God's hands and heart, in our nations. It's just training us really to handle bigger groups of people en masse, so everybody needs to know what to do, and how to manage these events going on in the future. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you. Margaret?
Congratulations, Nga. I was really inspired by the blessing in Korea. Just following all the years, remembering our own blessing at Madison Square Garden, and the blessing in Korea. I would definitely are working to put it on television, but we have come a long way, and I could really feel the efforts of our Korean international headquarters putting such a wonderful preparation before the couples could come. And when there was a chance to have the couples dance, even giving roses to each other, it's a new thing that was never done before. So that was really great. And to have true parents, family sing, that was great. And when Dr. Yun was asking for the couples to dance, I said, focus on New Zealand. Get the New Zealand people. I know they're dancing. And they'll show you how they're dancing. Anyway, I just felt like we have come a long way, and it's wonderful setup that was done for the blessing. And I really felt Mother was happy to see all of that happening. Truly, her heart, you could feel like Mother is really taking care of every detail. It's just incredible. So anyway, and also thank you, Reverend Yamada, for showing the pictures this morning. You could really feel like you could be there. You can be there. Uh, and thank you so much for all of that. Again, Nga, congratulations. So happy.
Thank you. Thanks, Margaret. Kim?
Yeah, just following on from that, the blessing's much more personal, I think. Even though I heard from somebody who's there, the schedule was really tight, and getting ready and rehearsals and all of those things were very stressful. But as I was watching, I thought back to when I was blessed in the McColl factory, standing out in the car park in the cold, waiting to file in, and you know, quite a different feeling. It's hard to feel that the importance of the moment in a way, but those couples there yesterday would have had or the day before yesterday would have had a much much sort of more memorable, in a very positive way, experience. That was what I was feeling. Yeah.
Thank you. We still have time for one or two quick ones. Chris.
Yeah, morning everyone. I felt the same for our blessing that was here. It was really beautiful and mainly done by the second gen. You could see so much different to things that we put on where make us feel so old now. They have so much vitality. It was so beautiful. It was amazing. You know, flower petals down the aisle as they walked down. It was something out of heaven. It was incredible. You know, I wish there was, I felt sorry that other members didn't come just to support, you know. It's really worth being there just for the event, even if you've got nothing to do with it. It is really amazing. I'm hoping in the future they just get so spectacular. And the thing that struck me was this second gen spirit is so amazing. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you. Roa, did Roa raise the hand?
Yeah, good morning, Reverend Yutaka, Uncle Aunties. Yeah, a little bit about the blessing. Yeah, when we were blessed in 2015 in Korea, and yeah, I was like, how to say, for me that day was so exciting, and how to say, at the same time, tearful and grateful to Heavenly Parent. And I was moving around, seeing all the people that I know. Hi, my spouse, like this, and everybody, hello, hi, really, hello, and we take pictures. So in the end, actually, we weren't able to get good photos because our Filipino group, they already had their photo shoot somewhere, but I was like meeting some people that I know. Like the blessing is something that we can be proud of, and at the same time, for the first time in our life, we can see that there's nothing that we can, we can be proud of it, and we can tell people that this is the blessing and this is my spouse, something like that. So I think that the feeling of the blessing itself and many things that we can receive from it is a testimony that we can testify to all. Is a proof that we can testify to all people that receiving heavenly parents' blessing, true parents' blessing, is really great. Yeah, grateful to Reverend Yutaka representing all of us there in Korea, and yeah, thank you. Take care.
Very much. Thank you very much, everybody. We now have come to the prayer time. We do our unison prayer. I just share the screen. Aju, aju, aju. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so very much. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Nice to see you, Reverend Greg Stone. Sorry, I didn't acknowledge your presence.
We are staying same room.
Congratulations to Na.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Na.
We love you
Thank
now.
you.
Beautiful.
Bye.
Hope Mr. Roy said
Bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.